We are continuing our SST class. I hope you all are studied and understood the previous lesson. And today now we are going to see two physical features of our country India, namely the coastal plains and the island. So let's begin in details, okay? Chapter 6, the coastal plains and the island, contains introduction, division of coastal plains, eastern and western, life in the coastal plains, and last one is island. Let's begin with introduction. Okay, introduction. India is blessed with a very long coastline. The total length of the coastline is 7,516 km. Between the Western Ghats and the coast, the land is plain and is known as the Western Coastal Plains. Second, between the Eastern Ghats and the coast, the land is plain and is known as the Eastern Coastal Plains. Fishing is an important occupation of the people living on the coast. Many seaports have been developed along the coast. Introduction is finished now. India is surrounded by water on three sides. India is surrounded by water on three sides. First, Arabian Sea on west, Bay of Bengal on east, Indian Ocean on south, Such landmark is called a peninsular. What is the meaning of peninsular? Peninsular, an area of land that is covered three sides with water. An area of land that is covered three sides with water. Okay. Now next, coast. A coast is a place where is sea water meets land. What is coast? A coast is a place where sea water meets a land. Okay. Now next topic, Indian coastal plains are divided into two parts. Western coastal plain, the coastal plains in the west are called Western coastal plains. Second, Eastern coastal plains. The coastal plains in the east are called Eastern coastal plains. Firstly, we see Eastern coastal plains. The Eastern coastal plains are divided into two parts, Northern Sarkars and Coromandel coast. The river like Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Mahanadi flow through eastern coastal plains. You can see here these rivers, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri flow through eastern coastal plains. Okay. Now, the western coastal plains begin from Kanyakumari in the end at West Bengal. The eastern coastal lies between Eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. We are talking about Eastern Ghats, okay? Particular, okay? Now next, what is the meaning of Northern Sarkars? Northern Sarkar area of Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. You can see here this area. This area is called Northern Sarkars area, okay? The eastern coastal plain begins from West Bengal in the north and stretches up to Kanyakumari. It passes through the coastal areas of Orissa, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. It lies between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. The northern part of the eastern coastal plains is called the Northern Sarkars. The southern part of the eastern coastal plains is called the Coromandel coast. Rivers like Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari and Mahanadi form their deltas along the eastern coastal plains. Okay. These deltas are very fertile and are called the rice bowls of India. Kolkata, Chennai, Paradweep and Vishakhapatnam are the important seaports on the eastern coastal plains. Now next topic, the western coastal plains. The western coastal plains are divided into three parts, Gujarat coast, Konkan coast and Malabar coast. This is Gujarat coast and this is Konkan coast and last this is Malabar coast. Okay. The western coastal plains begin from Gujarat in the north and end at Kanyakumari. The western coastal plains begin from Gujarat and end at Kanyakumari. Okay. The western coastal lines between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. Now we are talking about this area. Okay. Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. The western coastal plains start from Gujarat and ends at Kanyakumari. Start from Gujarat and ends Kanyakumari. Okay. It lies between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. Western Ghat and Arabian Sea. It can be divided into three parts: Gujarat coast, Konkan coast and Malabar coast. It can be divided into three parts. You can see here Gujarat coast, Konkan coast and Malabar coast. The Gujarat coast lies in the northern part. It lies between the Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khambat. Okay. The Konkan coast lies in the middle part and the Malabar coast lies in the southern part of the western coastal plain. And it is very rocky and uneven. Now let's move life in the coastal plains. Orissa. Orissa is located on the eastern coastal. It is fertile state. Agriculture and fishing are the two most important occupations in this state. Rice is a major crop. Orissa is hit by major cyclones almost every year. Cyclone means hota hai tufan, okay? The Chilka Lake is famous for tourists. Next state, Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh is the 8th largest state of India. Some part of this state make up the coastal plains. It is home to the Visakhapatnam port, which is an important seaport of India. The state has a shipping building yard, an oil refining and iron steel plants. Now next state, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has a long coastline called the Coromandel Coast. The river Kaveri, which flows through the state, provides it with water and makes the land fertile. The Marina Beach in Chennai is the longest beach in India. Now next, Puducherry. It lies to the south of Chennai. Farming and fishing are the main occupation of the people here. Aurobindo Ashram and the Matri temple are located here in Puducherry. Okay. Now next, Gujarat. Gujarat lies on the west coast of India. Farming is the main occupation of the people. The crops grown here are jowar, bajra, cotton, oilseed, sugarcane and wheat. The famous Sabarmati Ashram is located here. Maharashtra. Maharashtra is the third largest state in the country. It is the largest seaport of India. Maharashtra is also an important center of business and industries. Now next state, Goa. Goa is a small state of India. Goa is land of beautiful sandy beaches, old churches, marvelous monuments, beautiful temples and well-maintained museum. Panjim is the capital of Goa. Fishing and agriculture are the main occupation of the people. Cashew nuts, rice, spices, coconut and mangoes are the main crops grown here in Goa. Okay? Now next, Karnataka. Karnataka lies on the Konkan coast. Bengaluru is the capital of Karnataka. It has thick teak forests along its coastal area, making a state a major producer of sandalwood products. And Mangalore is an important seaport in the state. Okay? Kerala lies on the Malabar coast. The state is known for its beautiful backwaters. Agriculture is the main occupation of the people. Coconut, rubber, cocoa, coffee and spices are the main crops grown here. Kerala has the highest literacy rate in India. Literacy. Okay, Saksharta ka dar. Now we are going to see island. Okay. We have only two islands, Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep Island. An island is a piece of land surrounded by four sides of water. I repeat again, an island is a piece of land surrounded by four sides of water. A number of islands surround the coastal plains. Of these, the two biggest group of islands are the Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Islands. Okay. You can see here, India has two group of island, Andaman and Nicobar, this area, okay, and Lakshadweep, this. The first biggest group of island is the Andaman and Nicobar Island. Okay, first we will see Andaman and Nicobar Island. This island is situated in the Bay of Bengal. The Andaman and Nicobar Island are the two islands group forming one union territories. The Andaman lies to the south. You can see here this area, okay? South. The main occupations agriculture, fishing, animal rearing and construction. Okay? Rice and maize are main food crops and coconut, rubber are cash crops. Okay? Andaman Nicobar located in the east side in Bay of Bengal. East side Bay of Bengal. Okay. Andaman Nicobar consists of 300 islands. In this island was known for Kala Pani during British rule. Okay, British rule के टाइम पे इनको ये जो island है उनको काला पानी भी बोला जाता था, ठीक है. Second, Lakshadweep. The smallest union territory of India is the Lakshadweep Island. Lies in the Arabian Sea. These islands is formed by the deposition of corals. They are a group of 36 islands, out of which only 10 are inhabited by people. Fishing is the main occupation of the people. The main crops grown here is coconut. Okay. Main crops क्या है यहाँ का? Coconut. Okay. What is the meaning of coral? This is coral. You can see here this is coral. Coral is a hard substance formed from the bones of very small sea animals. Okay. Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep Island are group of 36 islands in Arabian Sea. These islands are made up of corals. Now kids, here we have finished all the 6 physical features of our country India. Okay? So do your study, keep well, and we'll meet in the next class. Thank you.